This is my sweet Japanese mother-in-law, and she just passed away. Some of you might remember her in some of the vlog-like clips on this channel. She was almost 95, had total clarity of mind, and was a very sweet mother-in-law. The late great mystic Neville has said something along the lines of, "We're born on time and we exit on time." I've always wanted to manifest when someone very close to me is gonna pass, it's their time. Let me be cushioned, have some grace to know. We were able to enjoy one last lunch together. And this lunch was unusual. At the end, she just closed her eyes and didn't want to get up. But she eventually did, and we went in the car, brought her home, and she talked privately to me, and she kept thanking me. I often took her out and bought her little extra treats and stuff. But she said something with such finality. She said, "Kyotsukete ne," which means take care of yourself. But it was different than all the other times, and I remember that night telling my husband it sounded so final, and the next day she would pass. She went similar to my father, very gracefully, something like where you have an arrhythmia, and then you just quickly lose consciousness and are gone. Now, in Caesar's world, in Japan, they don't really use central heating so much, so it can be very cold in the winter, and Japanese like very hot baths. And for the elderly, they have to be careful because that sudden change between the cold and the hot can cause things like arrhythmias. She was a very kind and sweet Buddhist, so I envisioned her here in the Promised Land. I know I'll see her later in a different state and realm, so sayonara for now, and thank you for everything, Okasa. My mother-in-law has passed, but I feel her in all these moving branches. She returned back to nature.